Hi, my name is Damon Lockery. I'm the editor of the Psychonosis News, which is an online newspaper which has published over 2,000 articles on very controversial subjects related to how our mind operates and how the world actually treats our issues, mind issues if you like. It's available since 2009. I'm going to talk about something today that's quite controversial in the fact that I've never spoken about an individual before in any of my articles, because I believe in solutions and not picking out faults. The person I'm going to talk about today is a world-renowned person that's certainly under fire from those that, people who used to work for him or who used to deal with him in some way or another. I can only say it's very difficult when you've been at the top of your of anything, whether you're in managerial or simple management situation, whether you've been a leader of a few men or in an army, or as in Tony Robbins' case where you've helped hundreds of thousands of people or spoken to hundreds of thousands of people over the last 30 or odd years that he's been in business. I'd like to say at this time that I was an advocate of Tony and what he taught. No longer am I about that, but I'll be able to discuss that in a moment. I want to say something to Tony. If people like you, there's no matter what you do, sometimes they'll overlook all those issues, those behaviours. At the same time, if someone doesn't like you and someone who falls out with you, they're going to certainly make an issue of a lot of things that you've said and done. And when you're living life, sometimes it's hard to be normal in your situation. And being normal is sometimes we're full of faults, and sometimes we say things that may be a racist thing or homophobic or against someone, you know. But we live in a world today that's very touchy, and you agree with you there. Everyone's a victim on that fact. And what worked years ago, as far as inspirational talks were given, we worked on the fact that we are our emotional information, that we are our story. And people are so sensitive today and politically correct. It's your way of doing things, I'm afraid, has come to an end. You're not going to be able to bully people as they see it. I'm not saying that you look on it as bullying, because obviously you've had great success, but I'm going to say to you now that the reason that it doesn't work for everybody is because it's not based upon everybody. You have to get a teaching that's different. And what I want to say to you today is that our emotional information, our story is not who we are, so to try and treat that behaviour, the end result of our belief systems, is not the way forward. What we really need to do is make people understand and help them appreciate that their emotional information is not who they are. Therefore, their story is not who they are. Therefore, treating these things is nonsense anymore. We don't want to make our emotions, or our illusion, if you like, stronger. We want to take away its power by realising that we're not who we think we are. We're all brainwashed, every single last one of us. I think you know that. I think it's not difficult to see in everybody's lives. We've all been influenced by our information. We've had passed on to us through our religious or political leanings and where we come from and the areas of the world that we're from. Whether we're American or British or Scottish like I am, we have a loyalty towards that for some incredible reason, and we make that out to be better sometimes than what it is. This is our emotional information. I want to say to you, Tony, at this time, that I believe that positive thinking is the most dangerous thing on the planet. Now, if you want that information, I advise you to go to my newspaper, the Psychonosis News, and you will see lots of information telling you why it is. I used to believe in you because I taught all the things that you taught, as I said earlier. I also want to say to you that meditation is useless and a waste of time. I also want to say to you that the way that the psychiatry and the way that you look at the past, being who people are, is totally wrong. And the reason that we do that is because we've been taught it. That's why you're not at fault. It's not your fault what you're teaching. What I'm saying now is that you now have an opportunity to change that and bring it to modern day age. Psychonosis, P-S-Y-C-H-E, is who we are, and G-N-O-S-I-S is gnosis, Greek for knowledge, which is knowledge of who we truly are. Through Psychonosis News and Psychonosis, it overcomes all the present day information, which, let me tell you, it's not your fault for teaching, and it's no one else's fault in the inspirational world and those in psychiatry and those that are teaching in the world today. I'm going to give you some advice. Come to my website, have a chat with me, and let's move this forward. And let's bring peace to all mankind, not just the wealthy. It's not about just giving somebody something for a short period of time. In medication, that's what they do. People are taking medication for years and years and years for depression when they've no need to. People are going to psychiatrists for years and years and years when they've no need to. Through psychosis, you'll understand that. I'm going to give you this as a solution. I said earlier on, I'm into solutions, and that you have an opportunity with the people that are in your under your wing, if you like, or your belief system, that we can take them to new levels, and they can make even more money than they did before if money is their main motivation. But I believe that peace is much more important to bring to mankind. This is my message to you, and it's a warning to all those people who believe in positive thinking and believe in just being inspired all the time for our emotional information. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be presenting more. I want some more information. You'll see at the bottom of this video when it's put out what it's all about. Thanks very much. Appreciate your time. Tony, it's a bit of advice to you, a little bit of help, but you're not your emotional information, and I believe you're not totally happy because of that. This is the solution. If you want the solution, I've given you it now. Thanks very much. I'm cutting out now. Thank you very much. Bye. Psychosis News.